So Midnight reaches out to Renee and says that, he has had a change of heart and that he wants her to be his girlfriend. He said that he was sitting in jail and sitting on a cold bench, and all he could think about was Renee, her soft skin, etc. Literally just giving her, just throwing it on hard, y'all, pouring it on hard so that she can be convinced that Midnight truly wants her. So he says, I want to see you. But she says, okay, I'll come and see you now. And he says, well, I don't think that'll be good, because your attorney, you have these charges up against me. I don't think your attorney would approve something like that. So she says, I'll have the attorney, drop the charges. I have them drop the charges. And he says, okay, well, do that because I want to see you tonight. And so I'm gonna assume that she went ahead and called her attorney because the next thing you know, guys, she is on her way to Midnight's crib, and in Midnight's crib, he has laid it out all pretty. He has looked like a board of flowers and food. And he said, because remember the last time you saw me, you said you wanted to go out to breakfast after I got off work. And well, this is just something special for you. Like he's literally pointed on hard. And so she said, and then he says, well, he kind of asked her, well, why did you know, say the things that you said? She said all those things to have something to hold over his head. So basically, he's getting her to acknowledge that she lied about him raping her. So now he has her on tape, which was the plan that Amp actually set in stone for him because otherwise, Midnight really didn't know what he needed to do. No, most times Midnight's answer is to unalive somebody, but this time around, y'all, he listened to Amp and he got Renee on video or at least audio saying that she lied about the allegation. In the meantime, you guys, we do see where Fuego is talking to Big D, and he's telling them, "Hey, these people are watching us. Somebody is watching us. I got a message from someone, and they're saying that they saw what we were doing." Now, the whole time, Big D is acting mad nonchalant about what Fuego just told him. Like, dude, we did just unalive somebody, so you should be a whole. There should be a lot more concern in your voice. However, you're not concerned at all. So at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure Fuego is watching Big D, and I'm definitely watching Big D. He's definitely up to something. So then we see Babyface, Tandy, and Dr. Hung. And Dr. Hung is just telling Babyface, we're going to try the acupuncture method. It's going to take about 3 or 4 uh, sessions in order for you to get your leg back straight, but you should be good, after those 3 or 4 sessions. Well, Miss Tandy is only concerned about getting bent over, okay? Those were her words. And, she left out. She didn't leave. She didn't just leave. She left out mad, and that's all I'll say about that. But also, Babyface, Quincy, and Rashawn. Quincy and Rashawn have connected. They have become friends, and so it is Quincy's ultimate goal to take down his father, Babyface, because Babyface showed him he gives no damn about him. And so it's his ultimate goal to do what he has to do to take down Babyface, whether it's messing with his pockets, whatever it is. And so Quincy tells Rashawn, listen, I'm going to help you take down Miss Tandy too, but right now I need to take down Babyface first, and then I'll circle back and help you by taking down Miss Tandy and Babyface together. So this is a collective, situation. I'm going to help you. And those are Prince's words. Whether he stands true to them, we don't know. I guess we just have to keep watching and find out. You know what I mean? Drop it in the comments if you think Quincy is definitely going to stand 10 toes down and help Rayshawn like he said he would. We also get to see Detective Davis, as well as Doc, and she's there questioning him. Have you talked to a Naima? Do you know a Naima? She really wanted to ask him, did you have sex with that woman? But in actuality, he was like, no, I don't know who, I barely know who she is, so on and so forth. She's saying that you put drugs in her drink. No, now why would I do that? Do I look like the person that needs to drug somebody? And so after that, okay, it was a little session between Davis and Detective Davis and Doc. Okay, so then Madam promotes Trouble. Listen, she asks her, she sees her in the hallway, she says, aren't you going the wrong way? And Trouble's thinking, what happened? Did something change since I've been gone? And Madam tells Trouble, look, I appreciate you for what you did, and you earned it, and you've been promoted to VIP. And Trouble, of course, is excited, but and then there are a few that are excited for her. Mainly, I mean, pretty much everybody is pretty much happy for her because she been grinding. You know, she got on the stand, she did what she had to do for Madam, show her loyalty to Madam. But of course, Babyface is the only one on the side hating. Like, hey, he's hating because he's not really getting any money, and that's because he got a bad leg, and he just got his own stuff going on. But also in the conversation where all the dancers are gathered, we hear them talking about babies. And, of course, Dime is telling Babyface, you should do better by your own son. And Amp is saying, well, when I get a son or a child or whatever the case may be, I'm going to be outside playing game ball with him and rolling the ball and, just being a whole father. And I think it was Doc who said, well, what if it's a girl? And he said, well, if it's a girl, I'll be right there at the table with the little teacups. So on the other hand, Big D is saying basically now is not the time for me to have any children. And Dime is looking at him like, oh, dang. Because prior to that, we see where Blue recommended to Dime that she go ahead and get that pregnancy test. Like, what are you waiting on, Dime? And she says, well, I'm afraid of what the answer is going to be or what the results are going to be. Girl, it is what it is. Is or is you ain't pregnant? We feel like you are. The world knows that you are. You just need to go ahead, take the pregnancy test, and confirm it all. You said that you were taking pills. You think you started a new prescription after that situation with you and Big D. Baby, what you should have been doing was going to get a morning after pill, not just your regular birth control. But anyway, I'm just saying that was pretty much what happened with how it all unfolded for the dancers. Also, there's a moment here, you guys, where Madam is receives a phone call by Tandy saying that she has secured that eminent domain, and that should basically clear the slate for Madam and Tandy. But Madam is like, "Nah, baby, I rigged the whole election for you. So therefore, I own you. I literally own you." So anyway, you guys, what are your thoughts on the latest episode of All the Queen's Men? And there were a lot of shenanigans that went down. If you missed my discussion about Madam and Concierge, you can check that video out. And also, I did, of course, I always do a separate video for Fuego, and that video is posted as well. But also, you guys, I have started a 99-cent membership for anybody that's virtual, that's club eating, that loves club eating, that loves all the Queen's Men. I've started a 99-cent membership. So basically, it's 99 cents, and that's your lifetime membership. Now, this membership is going to, this 99 cent is only going to last until I hit 10,000 subscribers. So once I hit the 10,000 subscribers, then and I'm pretty close. I'm at like 9,100 or something like that, y'all. So once I hit that 10K, then I will all of the prices will start to go up, but it's going to remain the same for anybody who signs up under the 99 cent membership. Okay. So anyway, you guys, that's about it for now. Thank you so much for tapping in, tuning in, kicking it right here with your girl Tika Deshawn at All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts. And I will see you guys on Sunday for Virtual Club Eating, where Virtual Club Eating is always a vibe. 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday.